Hello there. Today is Sunday and I am doing my reflection week 6 and I have a fly. They flying around me very loudly. So it's me and Fly here talking to you. So it's been a tough week. I've been very anxious and had a lot of fear, and partially because of the time of the cycle, partially because I have been very bad with controlling my social media, or not even social media, but just the phone. I'm just always reaching for it and trying to check something as if I'm waiting for some message or some comment, something to change my life, which, of course, no matter which message I receive, it does not change my life ever, and nothing can. And this is just going back to that realization that nothing external can make you happy, and that we expect happiness to come from something. That's why the better alternative is actually finding inner peace, because inner peace is something that's always accessible at any moment. We don't need any conditions for it to feel safe and content and know that we are able to handle anything, that everything is happening for us, that everything has its purpose, and that everything will be all right, and we will be able, or I will be able to handle anything. So just trying to connect with that inner peace was very hard this week. Although I did have some really good moments when I was journaling in the morning. I am keeping up my morning journaling routine, which has been amazing. And one morning, I was just overfilled with gratitude and joy for for how far I have actually come. And yeah, just gratitude to myself for who I was, for who I am, and who I will be. And just the realization that I have a remarkable life. I thought that it will be some kind of moment in the future, kind of like I want to have a remarkable life. I will be a remarkable woman. But then I just realized that this is it actually. Right now, this is my remarkable life. That whatever I am doing right now is part of the story and part of my life. And just because the hero is just at the beginning of his journey doesn't mean that it's not a remarkable story. So yeah, just being grateful for everything that I already have, and being excited about all the joys that will be in the future, all the discomforts, all the pains, all the heartbreaks, like all of it. This is the remarkable life that we all have. And this is the miracle that we've been gifted, but we don't take time very often to appreciate it and actually enjoy. So, yeah, this is my message to you. This is your remarkable life, this moment. This particular moment that has nothing special whatsoever is your remarkable life. And yeah, be grateful to yourself, to people around you, to everything that you have, everything that you don't have, because this is how you're protected. And yeah, everything happens for you. So, this is what's been keeping me peaceful, even though there is a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety on the surface. But just knowing that this is beautiful life, the only moment we will ever have is just something that brings me a lot of gratitude, joy, peace. Yeah. Yeah, take a moment maybe today to reflect on everything that you're grateful for on your journey, on your struggles and how they shaped you, all the gifts that made you joyful, and people in your life that are so beautiful and supportive, and anything else that you can come up with to be grateful for, including the struggle, including the heartbreak. Be grateful for those as well, even in the moment as they are appearing, not only after the fact, after you learn that they were actually good for you. Be grateful for them now. They are good for you, even though you don't believe that yet. Yeah, so that was like first couple of lessons from this week that I wrote in my journal is, first of all, is that my remarkable life is right now. It's not in the future. It's not some future me who will be reaping the rewards of my hard work right now. This is it. This is the remarkable lie. And the second one is that no message, no comment, no post will change how I feel. That internal peace is available right now at any moment, and this is the only thing that matters. Happiness, as we something will make me happy, is very conditional, and it is not something to strive for as much. But internal peace and knowing that, trusting yourself and knowing that you will figure it out is what actually does matter more for your growth and just for your fulfillment. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't strive for more. You definitely should, but just being grateful for what you have and knowing that you will figure it out is it's a big step towards living a fulfilling life. All right, another thing that came up this week was how I like to avoid saying no, and that I often choose to just ignore or ghost. Very bad habit. It comes from good intention of not wanting to harm or hurt the other person, but we all know that setting a clear boundary or expressing how you feel honestly is much more appreciative than just ghosting or avoiding. I understand that, but I still find it hard to say no or find words on how exactly to say no in a soft way. Yeah, so I've been procrastinating on replying to messages because I didn't want to say no. But yeah, if you struggle with that, the goal is I asked ChatGPT and he's like, don't over explain it. Just say it honestly. What my response was is that I'm actually taking a solo time right now. Appreciate the invite, but something like that. Just without over explaining, without procrastinating on answer, just being honest and trying to reply within 1 day from receiving the message, which I failed this week. But yeah, this is another lesson is that a clear, kind no is far more respectful than avoidance. Yeah. So take a note of that if it sounds like you. And one more thing that I realized this week. So I started this weekly reflections. I started my Instagram channel. It's private right now because it's very personal right now, and I'm not sure I want everybody to see it, but you can definitely request a follow and I will add you if you resonate with my journey and if you want to see some other things that I'm sharing. But I also realized that all this kind of like self-development and healing work that I'm doing is just one part of what I'm interested in, and this is what I'm going through right now. But actually, what I'm also very interested in is more of a health oriented information as well. And this is something that I will be adding to my Instagram channel as well, because I talk a lot about being true to yourself and taking care of yourself and just having a good relationship with self, not abandoning yourself. So, health is a big part of that. And especially when it comes to us being more compassionate to our bodies. Because what I've went through, I had a lot of self image issues, and I still have, but they used to be really rough. And I would fast, I would binge it, I would, not eat after exercise, and then I will binge again because I just tortured my body. So what I'm very interested right now is like looking at feminine specific nutrition and exercise, and I've been studying that for quite a while now, and I want to start sharing a bit more of that as I'm learning and as I look back on what I've learned before, with the goal of helping you be more compassionate to your body, just because our cycle is 28 days and every we feel very different during that time, and we cannot expect from us the same things within that 28-day window. And I think understanding how all of this works and understanding how men's health is different from women's health, or rather, how women's health is different from men's health, is very important to give yourself that acceptance and compassion for what your body is actually doing. So I really want to incorporate more of that into my, yeah, into my content that I want to share with you. But yeah, as of right now, just honestly eat more, not less. Make sure you get a lot of protein, lots of fats, less processed carbohydrates, and yeah, don't starve yourself. You're just ruining your metabolic health by doing that. Women's body is different. It is not meant to be in fasted state because we are already metabolically flexible. So we don't need those periods of fasting like men do. Anyways, I will be sharing more of this on my Instagram channel, but just sharing some things for you to reflect on and to maybe research. Anyways, that would be it for my today's reflection. The main takeaways are that your remarkable life, my remarkable life, it is right now already, with its joys, its pains and discomforts, with heartbreaks, with gifts. It is a miracle already right now, not in some distant future. So enjoy it. This is the only life you have, and this moment is the only moment you have. So this is number two. No message, no comment, no post will change how you feel. Internal peace or inner peace, it's accessible at any moment, and waiting for something won't bring you happiness, but inner peace is accessible right now. Next is a clear, kind no is far more respectful than avoidance. And last one, health is important part of being true to myself, right? So it's important part of being true to yourself and taking care of yourself and respecting yourself. So make sure you treat your body nicely and be compassionate to your body. It is very different every day of the cycle. It is different seasons of the year, so be very compassionate to it and don't torture it by fasting, by too much exercise and then fasting and things like that. Just be nice, eat good food, eat nutritious food, whole food. And yeah, that also shows a lot of how you treat yourself, shows a lot about what you think about yourself. So take care and have a great week.